Cutoffs. A lot of you guys are going to take these out to the fire pit and burn them. I don't want to burn money, because when I look at this stuff, I see money. Now, these are already been paid for by customers building those planters out there, but I'm going to take the scraps and we're going to build this little guy. Just a cool little planter. You can put some herbs in here, some succulents, whatever, a little flower pot. Perfect for a small thing. If you got a laser engraver, you can laser the front of it. You know, just say herbs, flowers, mom's garden. Mother's Day is coming up. Don't forget about that. So what I've got here is I've got some longer pieces that I can use to make the fronts. I've got some short side pieces like this that we're going to make the sides out of. And check these out. These are off the legs of the trellises that I make. And I've got a bunch of these little cutoffs. So these are already pre-made. All I got to do is cut them to length. So let's see how long it takes to build one of these. Okay, first thing we're going to need to do is measure the length of these fronts and these little sides. Now the sides should be 5.5 inches because that's what the fence pickets are. And these front pieces and the back piece, those are right at 18. And then the legs I have cut to just under 7. So they're 6 7/8. And you can see that right there, 6 7/8. So we're going to go ahead and cut all of these pieces. And then you got to make the bottom to fit on the inside. So that is going to be 16 5/8. So let's get started with 16 5/8 over at the chop saw. So first thing I want to do is pull this over, and we're going to mark this at 16 5/8. I'm just going to go ahead and square that across. We're going to make that cut. Look, another cutoff. Okay, so there's my bottom piece. I'm going to drill 3 holes in this later, but that's for drainage. Now we need to cut the 2 sides, and I want to find a couple boards that are relatively flat. I think we're going to go with these 2 right here. Relatively flat, relatively straight, nice looking boards. And these get cut at 18 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this over to 18 inches. Make my mark. And I'm going to square these up and cut both of these pieces at the same time. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these 2 cutoffs, and they need to be 5.5 inches, which essentially is just going to be cutting these dog ears off. So let's go ahead and measure that so that they are right. And you'll see how little wood it actually takes to make a cool little planter. So we're going to mark that at 5.5 inches. And again, we're just going to square that over. Square those 2 up. And make the cut. All right, there's our ends. So we've got a bottom, we got 2 sides, and 2 ends. So now we can go ahead and get these nailed together. Let's tray that out. Grab our handy dandy Boss Dog glue, and I am going to put a bead of glue right along the bottom edge of this end piece. And we'll do the same thing over here. Okay. I'm going to tip these up on their sides. Get them squared up. I'm going to put just a couple of brad nails in here to hold it. Do the same thing over here. Okay, now we're just going to run a bead of glue around that side. We're going to take one of our pieces. You want to find the piece that looks the nicest on the outside and put that out. All right, square that up on the bottom. One in the middle. Flip that over and do the same thing on this side. There's our box. Now, I'm just going to drill 3 quick holes in the bottom of this for drainage. Now, we're going to put on our legs. So I'm going to take all 4 of these over to the miter saw and get these cut to 6 7/8. And just like that, there's all 4 of my legs. So let's get these nailed on. So when you're nailing on the legs, you want to make sure that the wider piece is facing towards the front. So this is the 1 3/4. So you don't have this edge and on the front like that. You want it like this. It just looks nicer. Okay. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the inside of the leg. And we'll put a little bit of glue right here. And then I'm just going to rub that in. Flush it up to the top. I'm going to put 2 nails in it, and that's all I'm going to put for nails. And I'll do the same thing over here. Put some glue down the side. Some glue down that side. Oh, there you go. And we're just going to flush this top up right here. Nice and even with the sides. Make sure it's good and against it. And 2 nails. Flip it over. Do the same thing on this side. There we go. That's the box part. Now all we need to do is trim this out and our planter is good to go. So let's measure for trim. I'm going to measure the width of the trim there. So that's 9 inches across. And it is just over 20. So I'll go ahead and make it 20. So I need 2 at 20 and 2 at 9. And of course, we're going to do that with scrap wood over at the miter saw. I'm going to line this up to the 9 inches. And then I'm going to take a piece of wood and hold that down so I don't chop off a finger. And I'm going to cut that at 9 inches. Both of those cut. And now I just need to cut 2 pieces at 20 inches. So there's my 2 pieces at 20 inches. We're going to go ahead and nail this frame together and get it attached to the top of the planter. So you want to make sure that you pick the best side and make sure that that is going to be up on all 4 of your pieces so that when you lay it out, the best pieces are going to be there. So what I'm going to do is put just a little bit of glue on the short pieces. And then I'm going to shoot a brad right in the end. this side. And we'll spin that around, and we'll do the same thing on this end. Make sure your fingers are out of the way. Okay, so there's our top frame. Now we're just going to run a bead of glue all the way around the top of the planter box. Set this on top. And when you line this up, you're going to have just a little bit of overhang on the inside on all four sides. So you just kind of want to make sure that that's spaced evenly. And then we'll just put some brads in it. Now I'm going to put one right in the middle. Just like that. All right. There you have it. Just like that. One cute little planter box made completely of scraps and cutoffs from your big planter escapades. Now, I would probably ask like $20 for this. I don't think that's a bad price to ask for it. So you build 5 of these off of a planter build. That's another $100 in your pocket. So don't burn your scraps. All right. Again, my name is Brad. This has been Woodcraft. Get out in your shop. Go make something cool. We'll see you next time.